Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Bucks have a tight-knit locker room. Pat Connaughton says we've got...
And they've proven that it works. And they're looking for more. David, thank you. And looking at the explosiveness on the floor tonight, Steve, this game should be filled with highlight reel plays.
I love it, Kevin. Fans love watching these matchups, and we do too.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. And for Milwaukee, the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Beasley with the bounce pass. Lopez kicks to Lillard. Kicks it out to Beasley. There's the triple. Lillard, and it's Lillard on the follow.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Barnes. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Over Lopez. Pirtle's shot is off. And it's the Bucks ball. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguarded. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Clock at 6, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Schroeder. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Bobbed up there for Lopez. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fast break, here they come. Here's Anunoby. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is what you want to do with the young guns. Get them out in transition. Anunoby can run all day.
And Lillard kicks to Middleton. And it's Beasley in the corner. Off target with his 3. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Schroeder. Shoots over Lillard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Here's Lopez. No good with the layup.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Barnes. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Showing the grit. Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
There's the lob at Ep2. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Beasley finds Lillard. Takes a three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Can't give Dame an inch of room out there. A difficult task defensively because he has such deep range.
To the middle and stolen by Siakam. Stolen by Middleton. Beasley outside. And here's Ep2 outside. Rebound by the Raptors.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Now Lillard following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Lillard against Schroeder, trying to get open as Lopez. Lillard misses. The Raptors have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Barnes can't get it to go. Milwaukee in the lead. Now here's Lillard. Up and in and on the layup. Lillard's got 8 points.
Taking it to the defense right there. Lillard can do it all.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Okay, fans, it's t-shirt time. Get out of your seats and show us your
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Crowder comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Lee's subbed in for Beasley. Now here's Barnes. And the layup's good off the glass. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Lillard scanning the floor. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
This is so fun to watch. Lillard going up with some real power to finish the slam.
Raptors trail by 3. On the wing, Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Lillard, the pass to Portis. Shoots. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 12.
Time after time, it's Dame, a prolific offensive player.
Trent can't hit. Bucks leading by 5. Connaughton, the bounce pass. Lee passes to Crowder. Bucks passing it around. And stolen by Barnes. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep. Here's Boucher. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Chris Boucher understands angles, which makes him a real threat on the offensive glass.
Lillard against Barnes. Now Crowder. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's hauled in by Ep2. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dancing.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And they're also doing everything they can to make things difficult for the opposition, coming away with steals and playing some really strong defense.
So for Toronto right now, sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. And it's Schroeder in at the one. And here we go. Coach's challenge on that goaltending call. The coach didn't think the call was correct.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind,
the previous play is under review.
In order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
If via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Raptors trail by 3. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Loads it up there for Siakam. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Here's the break. Brittle with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Right side, Lee. It's deflected. It's stolen by Schroeder. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And the Raptors miss again. Bucks leading by 3. And he drives in. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And the long strides of Antetokounmpo. Once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Here's Siakam. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Off the inbound. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Middleton finds Beasley. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Bucks lead by 8.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Passes it to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
When Lillard gets set up like this, it's more or less over. He knocks down a lot of daggers.
Toronto calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. In every one of these
players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
From deep three-point range, and it's Toronto with the rebound.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here, the most.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And here's Giannis. He's got 6. Middleton outside. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Middleton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks. Here's Schroeder. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Bucks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. The shot missing, and it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Stolen by Middleton. To the inside. Here's Lopez, and that one drops for him. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 13. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Jay Crowder comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Beasley. Lillard against Schroeder. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee the rebound. Connaughton passes to Giannis. Milwaukee keeping it alive. A new 14. Shoots the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Giannis has got 9.
And this is an area where Giannis wants to improve. I think the key for him to continue to grow is to shoot those with confidence.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 20-5 run. Crowder finds Lillard. Back to Crowder. Shoots. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lee's checked in. Raptors trail by 16. Here's Schroeder. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Boucher. Boucher's got his second bucket.
Chris Boucher's coaches and teammates love seeing this. They know how efficient he can be inside.
Here's Lillard. And Barnes sends it back. And a wide open look for Lee. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Barnes kicks it over to Schroeder. Launches a 3. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
He's known for being clutch. When games are tight, Damian Lillard leans into the spotlight and knows how to deliver.
Here's Portis. Lillard from outside, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
The length of Scotty Barnes is a difference maker on defense.
The Raptors, 18.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following.
And that's the end of the first half. We are now in halftime. And this has been a great game for the Bucks. And now that they have their new player, Damian Lillard, they are going crazy right now. Giannis, doing the best defense right now. And Lillard doing the best offense right now. And it's not looking good for the Raptors. Lillard with 17, Scotty with 5. Let's get straight to the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group from Milwaukee right now.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt. And teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer. And if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Her kicks to Pirtle. Over Lopez. Pirtle's shot is off.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Lillard against Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. Lillard misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Schroeder finds Barnes. Here's Siakam. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Giannis up top. He's got 11. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's going to be on Siakam. The Raptors making a switch here. Trent's checked in.
At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
Free throw no good for Giannis.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Lopez outside. Giannis passes to Lillard. Middleton outside. From downtown, Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Lopez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Young's checked in for the Raptors. Lillard outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Down low. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bucks leading by 20. And stolen by Barnes. The kick out to Young. And here's Trent outside. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Toronto on defense. Lillard with it. He's got 19. Over Barnes. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Raptors.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's a well-coordinated athlete who will outwork you. Siakam hustles up the floor on every possession.
And Middleton kicks to Lillard. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the third. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 22 points.
Flashing that limitless range once again. Lillard is a phenomenal shooter.
No coverage that time.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Lillard up top. He's got 22. The kick out to Lopez. Three-pointer. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Siakam.
Defensive foul. Pascal Siakam. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Such a wide open look. Crowder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now here's Connaughton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Raptors shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
Nice balance, stopping and popping. Schroeder very fluid with the ball in his hands.
That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Giannis, that's a two-pointer. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one.
Please give up a big round of applause.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Gary Trent is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Achua.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Portis with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. In the corner, Crowder with it. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Toronto shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. And it's Schroeder missing. On offense, here are the Bucks. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. From deep three-point range, and the three ball is good.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They can't be afraid of keep pushing the basketball in transition because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The three, rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And they've been passive when they needed to be aggressive, and boy, did he make them pay.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. The kick out to Barnes. Looking to get it going, and he banks in the layup.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Bucks leading by 21. It's stolen by Schroeder. Puts up a three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Second personal foul.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
Anunoby, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. From deep. And the Raptors miss again. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And that sends Malik Beasley to the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam. And the three-pointer GA has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Yeah, up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
And he gets it to go.
Relentless energy from OG. Defense can't counter his explosiveness on the boards.
Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. Beasley for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game. Anunoby has the open look, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
OG Anunoby matching threes. Just a solid, steady player who continues to improve.
Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot comes out, and Toronto will go the other way with it. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Anunoby finds Siakam, lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lillard, right side, over to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
His three-pointers off the mark. Toronto shooting a pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
The Raptors shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. No good from the wing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
1:22 left to play in the final quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lillard.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Jay Crowder comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Beasley.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Trent against Crowder. Beyond the arc. Here's Lopez. It's Crowder on the wing. And the three off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
We've talked about it. Be ready when your number's called. OG Anunoby's very accountable, and he's been very active on the offensive end.
Anunoby sends it back. Another shot. And Lillard with the lay-in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Now Lillard, this one for three, offline. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly.
And the Milwaukee Bucks have finally finished the game off 75-46. An amazing lead from the Bucks. And now, just going to show you everything else before we end it.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge.
And that's
this
the
is
end.
Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
And we will see you guys on the next game.